All right, guys, welcome back to another one. I'm the Gold Standard, and today we are in it with Bonney. So right now, I believe that Bonney is the best deck in the format, and really it's because she has answers to everything, and not just kind of answers, but very good answers. So today we're going to go over the different changes you could make to your deck list as a Bonney player going into Nats this weekend to see the most success. So guys, sit back, kick your feet up, and let's play some One Piece. And real quick before we get into this, shout out to Batsu for updating the sim and getting us this Nationals lobby, which has been so much fun to play in. And if you're looking to support him, guys, you can become a Patreon. I'm not affiliated with this whatsoever. I just love playing the sim and I'd like to see it continue. And so if you have the extra money to drop on this, please do, because it does help, and he's just one guy updating this game. I think the lowest tier is like $5 a month and you get your name added to these credits list. So anyway, guys, let's get into this deck list real quick. So I'm not going to go over all the different things that we have in here because frankly, I've made a video about the Bonney matchups going into this weekend, which you can check out up here. But what I do want to talk about today is that there are 5 cards currently that you can use in the Bonney deck, and understanding their ratios, I think, will make or break your success for this weekend. And these 5 cards are the 5-drop Bonney that freezes, the 5-drop X-Drake that KOs a 4 cost or less, Luffy, who protects 3 costs or lower if you have 3 or more characters on the board, the 8-drop Rosinante, who drops a 5 cost and then protects 5 costs when he's rested, and then the 10-drop Doffy. These 5 cards and what ratios you decide are going to be what sets your Bonney deck apart this weekend. So let's go over them very quickly. First, you've got the freezing Bonney, who is, I think, just an all-purpose great card for this deck and isn't necessarily specifically directed at winning against any particular other matchup. Her main strength is just buying you time. So there'll be moments when you need to keep maybe a Gecko rested or something like that. But another thing that you can do with her is you can keep one of your opponent's rested Dawn from becoming active in the next phase, and you can throw off something like a Gecko turn. So for instance, if they're going from their 6 to 8 Dawn turn and you freeze one of their Dawn, they now can't play the Gecko on curve. Really, Bonney, I think, is another stall tactic, and I think it goes very well with the deck because this whole deck is built around, you know, stalling out till you can get to your bigger things. And so again, I think that she's absolutely a staple of this deck, and it just depends on how many you want to play of her. X-Drake, on the other hand, is basically your only answer going into any blue matchup, so Boa or Doffy, and also Reiju. If you can drop the 8-drop Rosinante into an X-Drake, Boa players and Doffy players cannot actually remove both of those things in the next turn, and so they have to just pick one or the other, and on top of it, you're getting a little bit of removal with the X-Drake. And so you can get just a little bit of traction doing it this way. Next up, we've got Luffy, who is your answer to all the black decks. So Lucci, Gecko, and the new starter deck 14 Luffy. And basically what he does is if you can drop him off of the Rosinante, they protect each other. And as long as there's anything else on the board, so like a blocker or a searcher, everything is protected from any of the cost reduction removal that the black decks can do. And even if you don't drop him off of the 8-drop Rosinante, he still buys you a turn because basically they have to remove him before removing anything else. So if you drop like say a Cav and a Luffy on a turn, the Cav will always survive one turn because they have to remove the Luffy first. And so you can start to kind of gain some traction on the black decks in that same way if you're playing more than one of these. And guys, in particular, when I'm talking about this Luffy, is yes, he buys you a turn against any Lucci deck or any black deck. But also there are still a lot of players who don't even understand how to play around this meta. Like, it's so useful against black, and I included one gameplay where a guy just didn't understand it, and I had played him numerous times and he still was having trouble playing around it. So if you can surprise anybody this weekend with one of these, you're going to be in a much better position. Next up, we've got the 8-drop Rosie, who I think is basically a staple at this point. It's just going to depend on how many you want to play. You need to see him into certain matchups, especially the blue matchup. I think that like you need to see this into this or really any other 5 cost. But also it should be noted that if you're not running the searcher for the Doffys, he's unsearchable. And so if you're going to rely on this strategy, you should definitely be running 4 of these. And then finally, the 10-drop Doffy. And 10-drop Doffy at this point, I don't think is necessary for this deck. I still think that he's a very powerful card, and if you want to build a strategy around him, by all means do so. But now that the 8-drop Rosinante is really becoming a more viable option, I think dropping the Doffys to gain more 5 costs and Rosinantes is kind of a better option. And it also streamlines your play a little bit into, you know, what you're actually trying to do. The only reason I have him in this deck list right here is because I wanted to show you guys the options for playing a little bit of all of them. But the thing that you have to think about this weekend, guys, as a Bonney player is that nobody has the same matchups. So there's a chance you might not even run into a single black deck, you know, like you could run into only Reijus and, you know, Doffys and, you know, off meta things. And it just could work out that you know, never even needed the Luffy, or vice versa. You could run into only black matchups and you don't even need the X-Drakes. And so when I'm talking about these ratios, guys, what I'm really talking about is what you think you're gonna see this weekend. It's not what I think you should be playing, but it's what you intuitively think that you're gonna run into this weekend, because at the end of the day, this game does have a lot to do with luck, and in particular these big matchups, because it's just so dependent on who you match up with. And so if you think you're gonna run into a lot of blue, I'd stack a little more X-Drake. And if you think you're gonna run into a lot of black decks, I'd run a few more of these Luffys. And honestly, the way I would take apart this deck list in particular is I would take the 10-drop Doffy and I would remove both of them and either run 4 of these and 4 of these. Or my final potential setup is I would run, you know, maybe just one more like Luffy or one more X-Drake and a 4th one of these. So yeah, guys, I hope this helps, and I hope it gets you thinking about what the optimal ratio is for your cards this weekend. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and all of that if you found any of this useful. If you are playing in Nats this weekend, I wish you the best of luck. I really do. And please let me know in the comments so that I can cheer for you. And let's get into some gameplays, guys. All right, in it with a luchador. This should be fun. This should be very fun. Okay, do I want to keep this? The answer is no, because I don't see any of the stuff that I want for this matchup. Okay, we might be able to make some of this work. Even X-Drake honestly can help us in this because yes, we'll lure out an attack because we can get rid of the, like I can rest a Rebecca or a Lucci and then I can get rid of it. So not bad, not bad. So we'll swing 6 here, get a counter, which you love to see. Search up a, ooh, this could help if I could find my Rosie. But I think I'm gonna have to take this, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, because, yeah, I don't have the Rosie in here. Well, I have the Rosie, but I don't have it in my hand, and I've only got 2, so it's going to be hard to draw into. So he swings into here, of course. He can have that. Ooh, Borsalino. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So what do I want to do? Cav, double swing, or swing for 6 again. And then he has to remove Cav next turn. And then I'll be at 7, so I can start popping. Yeah, I think that might be the good move here. Let's try it. Let's go here, because then he's, like, he has to swing in or do something, and I'll rest this guy. Or he just uses it to block right now. Nope, run. Yeah, so he's gonna have to remove this. And, you know, we'll rest one of these 2. I mean, the Borsa is going to be rested, and then I can kind of deal with it. We'll be at, what, 7 next turn? That's unfortunate. Because... Okay, so who's he swing with? Just leader? He doesn't swing with anybody. Incredible, guys. Incredible. Because honestly, if I get Luffy out and... Interesting. So what do we at? We're at 7. So I could also just swing into both of these with my Hody. And I think that might be a better thing to do because... could play this with this also, but now we'll do this. This will be fun. We'll go here, rest both of those, get the Cav. So let's go 6 on here. See if we can't get a counter. He gives that to us, okay. So we go 8 here, and then we go 6 here. Yeah. Okay. So he has to remove somebody this turn. Like, and he's countering that. I don't, all right, all right, all right. Sure, we'll rest this guy. Why not? Do I want to get rid of X-Drake here? I guess so. Like, I want to stay kind of healthy just to get into the longer part of the game. Oh, nice. So who's he play here? Lucci into or Rebecca into, oh, he doesn't even use Helmeppo? He doesn't have Helmeppo in here? Or Suru? Oh, he kind of, I don't know, guys. That might have been a bit of a little misplay there because he didn't reduce this guy. Like, does he have a Helmeppo in trash? I don't think he does. So he could have reduced him. Yeah, no. Wow, okay. He's just trying to draw cards at this point. So he gets a Tempest kick. So I'm gonna totally play this into this because this could be very interesting, guys. Because if I Tempest, if I have this in play and he Tempest kicks, like he has to attack this, and then I keep the Hody. I kind of want to try this. I kind of want to try the Luffy because he's gonna try and Tempest kick these down. I mean, he could Kaku it, I guess. 3 costs? Even a 3 or lower. Yeah, he can't even Kaku it. So we got to go here. That gives me 4 Dawn to work with. Well, that actually gives me 6 Dawn to work with, so I can get into a Basil as well. So I'm gonna swing. Yeah, let's go 8. Gives me the blocker. Okay. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna drop this because it'll protect my Hody. Well, I could also just drop this. Nah, we're gonna go 6. And then I'm gonna go 8 into life. And then save something here for old Rosinante. Yeah, and I'm gonna end off my turn there. Because I have the 10 drop, so I can freeze both of these. And he's gonna get 1 good attempt. He has to remove this, because he can't remove... Well, we'll see. We'll see. But it's my idea here is that he's not gonna be able to get rid of Hody. Like, he'd have to swing. And I also have counter, so I could just get out of that swing depending on who he uses. He can't remove these because I have this, and he can't remove this because I have this. So, I don't know. Yeah, he just swings there. Perfect. That's kind of what I was hoping, because now I can use this and this, and that's that. So he Tempest kicks this and plays another Gecko. All right, into a Rebecca, I'm assuming? He has to play another Rebecca here, right? A Lucci? Dude, he doesn't know. He messed up here big time. Oh, guys. Because he can't get these. He can't get any of these. And I could actually sacrifice... Oh, he can't. Yeah, he can't because... Oof, 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 yeah. Yep, that was a bad one there, guys. Big ol' mistake. So we go 5. Let's see, I can go 6, 6, 6, 9. And I can keep the blocker up. Yeah, I think that's what we do here because I can freeze both of these again. Ah, yep, he sees it. Yeah, so we go here, freeze both of these. Sure, we'll freeze Suru, why not? Then we go 6. Get that counter, go 6. I'll get another 6. I'm pretty sure he could have KO'd the Luffy. Swing again, and swing again. Yeah, I mean, I like the Luffy guys in the Lucci, anti-Lucci meta. Because now he gets 1 attack here, and I rest the other. Okay, so he attacks here. We rest this. Yeah, and then he quits. Dang, guys, good game, good game. He wants to play again. He sees the combo. Yeah. All right. Well, I caught him off guard, guys. That's why you play the Luffy. And yeah, I'm down. That was great. All right, we are in it with a Reiju in the new Nationals lobby. So let's see what we can do here. I don't think this is gonna help us. I mean, nah, I did not mean to do that. I meant to mulligan. There's like light coming through my window and it was just glaring right in my eye at the perfect angle there. Ah, man, and he hits like such a good curve right away. Yeah, sure. We have to do this, and I guess I'll take the 8-drop. Because I have these, so this could actually do us some good work here. So they portion to Ichiji, I'm assuming this turn. It's all yours. Oh no, all right. Well, we still don't have a play, so let's just go 8. Get that blocker. They take it, cool. So we're at what, 6 next turn, so I could hold something up. And then we'll be at 8. We'll see. I maybe drop this into something on their board. They have puddings. That is the one downside to playing against Reiju. And so I'm just gonna counter because I'm gonna take my life anyway, probably with Hody. And so I might as well just keep it up. Yeah, and so they attack here anyway. Yep, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so they've got, so we can hold up the Ichiji here, which is gonna be I think a solid play. And I can get rid of that blocker. I think I will, just to starve him out a little bit. Freeze that. End our turn. Then we are at, we'll be at 8, so I'll probably drop Hody. Maybe clear some more board stuff. We'll see what he drops here. Okay, queen. Interesting that he would play the queen then and not, like, because he's going to swing into me. And so I'm assuming he's going to swing into me. So then I'll just rest this. And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to rest it anyway. Yeah, so we'll rest that. Got to take this one. Get another 2K, which is good. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Because I can swing into this. He's only going to get 1 attack this turn anyway, so I want to clear that queen just because I think it'll help. Well, I know it'll help, but also it's, yeah, so we'll, no targets. Swing on that queen again. I mean, I hope he gets, yeah, I mean, if we get counter, that's fine with me. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we just deleted this man's hand, and then we're going into back-to-back kids. So with some 0-drop events, I mean, tentatively, I'm looking happy about that. Oh, we get puddinged. Yep. You gotta know those puddings are coming, but I mean, we still get to draw into our kid and whatever combo. So he's gonna try and clear what, the Hody here. I pretty much can't let him do that. So I'm pretty much, if he swings 8, I have to give him the Rouge here. Yeah. And then I have to rest this. Yeah, this is how we have to go about this, unfortunately. We'll be at 10 though, so we can drop this into this. So he can go 7 into the Bonney, which, I mean, sure. Okay, Reiju into card draw. And a 5 at life, I'm assuming. Which I'll take, because I've got no other choice. Yep. Okay. So let's see, what do we clear here? I mean, I could swing into his life here heavily, and then just play the kid into this, and just hope that we've got enough to make it through all of that. I think that's kind of what we have to do. Because if I can survive 1 turn, everything's kind of good. Do we swing once into the queen to just potentially get rid of another attacker? Oh, man. I think we have to do it this way. We just got to swing for life. Swing for the fences. Okay. Maybe we can delete that attacker now. We're going for it. We just got to dig. Yeah, he was going to counter anyway. So, I mean, if he's still going to be at that high of life, honestly, I might as well just try and get the queen now. Because he'd have to ditch 2 2Ks now, or a 2K and a 1K. And I was either going to try and push him down to 0 and really move that next turn. Yeah, okay. So we go here. Rest this, drop this, and then put 1 on here and end the turn. So now he gets like 1 good swing maybe. And I have another. So, you know, there's the potential to burn a couple things. And he's so low on cards now. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I think he's going to play the Vinsmoke and try and hit this. Like he's got the kid in it, or the Blue Ranger in his hand. Or the younger one, the Niji. So he can hit this. And then what? Swing. I mean, he could potentially get it. Hard to say, though. Okay, Niji. And KOs that. And what? Swings 11? Swings 10. And I have enough to counter this. And so I think I have to here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Swings 5 at life. He doesn't swing. That was sort of lucky. Oh, man. Okay, so I can go... We can get a 5 off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I can Hody for the last attack and see what happens. So let's swing 6. We might get a 2K. Okay, we get one there. So maybe we swing 7 here. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. I think we go 7 here. Okay, he gives us that. I think we're going to try it. We just got to go for it. Because I could clear the board, like I said, and then put 1 on here. But I just don't know that it's like that helpful. Yeah, we got it. We got to go this way. We can math it like this. 8, 8. Cool, yeah. Then we get the 9. Yeah, that was a good game with the hand that I didn't mean to keep, and we got pudding pretty savagely. But cool. Cool, good game, guys. Reiju. All right, in it with some more luchador fun. And I don't really like that hand. All right, we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can cook up. Do we put this in right away and force him to do something about it? I'll save it. We'll get him in. He'll get destroyed by something. Swings. Take this first one. Get some cards. All right. All right. Okay. Let's get a swing off. Takes that. All right. Cool. And our turn. So we'll see if he gets rid of Rouge here this turn. It'd be nice if he didn't, but I mean, it's Lucci. You know. Do I block this one? I guess not. I'll take 1. Take 1 more. Searcher is good here. Oh, Kuzan. Nice. Okay, this is good. This is actually very good because he doesn't. So we'll swing here because he doesn't actually get rid of the Rouge. So we can go Basil. I could even attack with the Rouge this turn. And I think I'm going to because it's Lucci and you kind of got to put a little bit of pressure on them. Because now, yes, he can get rid of the Rouge, but he's only got 1 shot at that. And I can X-Drake this guy pretty solidly. Okay, now he can't use leader ability. I'll get rid of one of these, see what happens here. Because he did the minus reduction here, which is wrong, because there's nothing... I guess he could finger gun the Basil out of here. But, yeah, there's no... I think that was a bit of a... Yeah, a little bit of a whoopsie daisy. Well, now I can't get rid of him like I was hoping. So let's see here, because I can cav in. I can get another Basil, which might just be the play here. And I think it is the play because I can go 7, Basil 7 again. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll try this. Okay. Sure. I'll try again. If we get more cards, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we'll go here and we'll get him out of here. Get him out of here. If he gives us the last bit of his counter, cool, he does not. Dang. Too bad, too bad. So we could play Gecko here, and we could see the Kuzan again. The Lucci got in here. Spandam. He does have a Helmappo in here, which is unfortunate. Can't use leader ability now. Yeah, we'll block, and I'll give him 1 here. Which one? I'll give him X-Drake, since X-Drake could be useful later, though. We'll give him X-Drake. E-Showed. I'm actually totally fine with that. Yeah, that's actually totally fine with me, because here, we're going to get... The thing is that with E-Show, like, I want to get Zoro in here, but I don't necessarily trust that to happen just yet. I guess I could and just see what happens here. Yeah, I guess it's worth a try. Let's, I'm going to swing on the Sabo here, see what happens. He just gives it to me. Okay. Could he get rid of this? I'm going to try it because there's a chance he doesn't get rid of it on this turn. Like, he's got this. It's a big maybe. Like, he could have a Gecko or something like that. But if he can't get rid of it, so we go 11 to 7 here. I think I got to give him the Rouge because those Basils are cooking right now. Yeah. And he could try and use a bunch of whatever here, but... Okay, he does Ice Age. Okay, yeah. Unfortunate, but it is the case. So Rebecca, what, into a Brook? Yeah, Brook. It's too bad. It's too bad. Okay, so now we've got... Because I've got Cav here. I can get one of these in. We'll get rid of this guy this turn, for sure. So I think we get Cav, up this. Yeah, we'll go Cav first. Save 2 for this. So let's go... we'll see. Maybe I won't save 2. Gives me a counter, I'm assuming, here. Gives us the Rebecca here, for sure. That's all right, honestly. If we can get the... Yeah, it gives us Rebecca. We drop this. I almost want to attack here, but I don't want to give him any extra cards. I got to get moving a little bit on his life. Maybe he just hasn't drawn a Gecko. That'd be kind of wild. Or it's coming right now. 7. All right. I'm assuming he kills that. Yeah. So we'll get this guy down. I kind of want to keep the X-Drake, but I can't. There's just no way. He can load that up and get rid of one of the Basils. He can play another Rebecca here and get rid of this. I have to counter here because I can start searching again. Okay, gets rid of this. Cool, honestly. We can get another Basil. Cav here? Nah, Basil. Basil again. Okay, so we've got 2 9s here that we can use. Let's go 9. See what we get out of his hand. He just gives that to us. Okay, that means probably that probably means that the... In fact, I'm not even going to play this Basil. I'll play another one of these. And Pain. I think I'm going to have to get another Rouge here. This could help and lock a Dawn down, but I think I'll just go with the Rouge. And we'll drop the Rouge in. Do we swing here for 7? Yeah, I think we have to. End the turn. Get our Dawn back. So we'll see what he's got here. There's quite a bit of things that could be removed here. And he does have the Spandams that he can put Dawn on. All right, that's what you like to see. Look at that. Get rid of a Searcher. Interesting, yeah, okay. Does he? He can have that. Okay, Gecko into Rebecca into what? Helmeppo. Yep. And another Lucci or Brooke, and maybe another Lucci. Yeah. Okay. Cool. If we drew a Hody right now, guys, that would be massive. Okay. So what do we go? We go 2. I'll save 1. I'll save 6 for this. So 7. So I have 3 Dawn to work with. So I can go like 7, 7, 8. Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. We'll go 7, 7, 8. Okay. 0 cost event. Because now I could clear these Luccis probably and drop another Basil. I think we got to try that. We'll try it out. See what happens here. Okay. Excuse me. So I need what? So I'm just going to play this Basil. Let me think. Basil down. I have 9, 6. So we go 2 here. Go 7 on this one. He gives us the 2K. All right. Hand is depleted. So we'll see what happens here. Oops. Well, that's all right. Yeah, you can have that one. So I have this, so I can keep this or the Gecko rested for another turn. Or I just counter out here. Because maybe he's just playing another Gecko. I think he is. I mean, if he stacks everything on here, sure. He does. He does. All right. Okay, so there's 3 Dawn. Okay, I was gonna say, if we top deck a Hody, guys, that was literally what I was thinking. I was like, man, what we need right now is a Hody. Oh my God. Okay, I could also just destroy his board. So let's think about this for a second, because I can rest the Rebecca, and I can swing 8. Well, I wouldn't even need that. I would need, what, a 7? And then it's risky. It is risky. So we definitely rest Rebecca. Take this, all right. Could I go for game here? Yeah, we're gonna clear this board off. So how do we wanna do it? Let's go, we'll need this on here. Yeah. Clear this. Clear this. And end our turn. He's got 2 attacks here and 2 cards. He does have 2 attacks though, and I had to do it that way because there was no guarantee if I was going to get rid of that Gecko unless I did it this way. So he 3 on here gets rid of this. 3. And then he'd have 7, 9. Yeah, I mean, he could get rid of both of them. Ice Age, wow. All right, plays a Brook down or something. Yeah, I definitely want that. I'll take the card. Oh, that actually could be super helpful in the coming turns. Gecko, are you kidding? He had a Gecko in hand? Wow, he had a Gecko. Draws the 2K. That means that, I wonder what's in here. That means I definitely could have gone for game that last turn. Okay, gets rid of Hody. That's actually kind of useful coming up. Yeah, so we'll go 5 here. Actually, I should have gone 6. Nice, gives us the 2K. Okay. So our choices now are this and this. End our turn. And let him see what he can cook up here. Whatever he top decks is it. And only Luffy can be removed right now. Do we take that one at all? I mean, I could just get this guy. Well, I have blockers, so I think I'm gonna just let him have that one. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, 7. So he is going to attempt to minus this one down. I'm going to just try this, see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, we got to give him this. Unfortunately, and then he's going in 5 here, and we got to give him this. Dang. Good game. Oh my god, guys. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh, man. So we go 7, 7, 8. Just try it. See what happens. Oh my god. Like, that was just pure luck. So let me see. I definitely should have gone for game on that one turn because he had no counter. Noted. Absolutely noted. What a good game.